and then I died. And I was like, oh crap, when was the last time I saved?
No! Don't make the mistakes I have made.
Yeah. Oh no, I made it. And I was like, I have to do this. I have to do this all over again. So I did. But now I'm a blood mage. But I was super excited to become a blood mage. And I was like, wait.
Blood god!
I was like, wait, what's the proper reaction to becoming a blood mage?
More blood.
So I was like, yes, I'm a blood mage. And then I was like, wait.
Sorry. It just takes over me.
What's the proper reaction to being a blood mage? Bless you. Ha! I said bless you. Oh my goodness, guess who I played with today?
No, who?
I played with Rose.
Impossible.
He doesn't have a phone. His phone is, I think, broken or something.
Noted.
But he's not dead.
He yet lives in the shadows of the universe.
And I'm getting my final shot tomorrow, so,
Woo! You'll be welcome to the Vax gang!
Vaccinated gang!
Countdown.
Yeah, just like that, Nathan, just like that.
Everyone knows it gives you superpowers. Common knowledge.
In Sims, we can like or dislike things now.
Did you dislike that post? Yeah. Look at this, how many people am I lighting on fire? Why does this always happen to me?
Kristen, did you see the screenshots?
Yes, I saw.
Sturm Garsha Tharg, Tharg, Sud Sud.
Comically large amounts of fire go.
Anyway, so Snipey said that I should change my Moo Moo Hippo Nation to Moo Moo Dino. Because I was talking about dinosaurs in my Overwatch stream, about how we don't know what color or what sound they made. So I said, for all we know, the T-Rex could have moved.
They could have been. They could have been pink. For all we know, we will never know.
The pink dinosaur from Monster Hunter.
And so then I was like, what if the T-Rex moved? And it's gonna be this big, ferocious apex predator, and it goes.
We don't know that it didn't.
Moo!
We don't know that it didn't.
Stupid. I was like, we don't know. You cannot tell me I am wrong, because we do not know. We can assume. We can assume they didn't moo, and they weren't purple, but we
pink
never
and fuzzy.
know.
Pink dinosaur one.
I was watching this video, thanks YouTube. It was I can't remember, some African country. I know that's kind of bad, but
somewhere in Africa
where hippos are. It wasn't Egypt, so I honestly can't remember where. I can't remember where it was. Okay, and they were on a boat. And there was like 3 hippos by them,
Mm-hmm.
And so then they are
That vision is
recording,
based
and then
off
they
of
they make eye contact with the hippo, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, we made eye contact with the hippo. Oh my goodness." And then the hippo started charging them in the water, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, we're getting charged by a hippo!" And I was like, "You do realize you are being chased by
the apex predator of the ocean."
Gora!
Or the ocean, the
one
rivers.
of the most dangerous animals
No,
ever to
I just
humans.
want to point out that hippos are so dense that they don't swim after you. They run after you on the floor, like in Pirates of the Caribbean.
I love it. I love it because they're so fat that they don't even swim. They just kind of go to
Run
the ball.
underwater. Imagine you're just like chilling on the beach on the river, and then just suddenly at full sprint out of the water, a hippo.
Yeah, they're like, oh my
That's how a
gosh,
lot of
oh my
people die,
goodness.
though.
But you could hear, somebody mentioned, like, saw, like, you weren't here, you didn't hear the driver, or, you know, are you a driver of a boat?
Yes.
The pilot? The driver? You drive a boat, right?
You captain a boat.
The captain, thank you. Who was, I would assume, the
Yar.
person, you know, in charge or whatever.
Yar ho ho? Question mark.
He was not
River
joking
pirate.
around when there was a killer animal on the loose, chasing after them. They're like, oh my god, it's chasing us! Oh my goodness, is it still chasing us? And I was like, this bow is...
I will chase you to the ends of the earth, portals. No, whatchamacallit, some people think that Set was in the form of a hippo, and the part of the reason for this is because a lot of the Egyptian gods, of course, had their statues and stuff with animal head plus blank. You're not supposed to draw Set because you might invite him in, so they just banned it. And everyone in Egypt feared hippos, so some people think that hippos might have been the symbol of Set, which is the god of chaos. Technically not Apophysis, but that guy just wants to eat the sun. So, mood.
There's a random kid in my house, by my house.
What's up with snakes and eating the sun? Quetzalcoatl, I'm looking at you.
And so I have come to the conclusion that I will never climb Mount Everest.
Oh, okay.
4K.
I watched
Oh, the tiny spider.
a video. No, actually, no, that wasn't that. I watched a video on how to survive the climb to Mount Everest, and I realized that I cannot survive the climb down Mount Everest.
Why not? It's just up and over.
It's just up and over.
One foot in front of the other.
Keep in mind, you gotta wear your protective goggles at all times. You have to have air because the air gets super thin up there.
Yeah, like there's a fourth of the air.
You can't actually climb it right away.
Well,
you have to go up and down for a bit.
There are so many people climbing Mount Everest that I think in 2019.
He's destroying Mount Everest.
Well, yeah, it's destroying. But 11 people died because they were waiting to climb Mount Everest. Like they were waiting on the near the top.
Man, this wait time's really brutal.
I was watching the same video. He was talking about this one climber who had the ability. He climbed it 4 times. Well, he never reached the top 4 times, but like 3 times he just like out of safety for himself. But then on the 4th time, he would have made it up the summit, but he stopped and saved a dude. He helped another climber, so he didn't actually get to climb Mount Everest. He didn't get to the top. I mean, it's good because, you know,
It's all about doing what needs to be done.
But, that was the whole thing. Like, you have to be, like, really aware of yourself, and sometimes it's not really that important to climb the top.
But I have to prove my masculinity!
But yes, it is getting very, very
I'm sorry,
crowded,
what?
And there's tons of, like, trash and all that. And
Stay away from the religious holy site, please. Now the real treasure is playing Uncharted 2.
Yeah, but it looks so beautiful. Like, it's the same with space. Like, I would love to go to space, but there's no way I'd be able to go to space.
Unless.
Mostly
Let's go to
because
space!
there's no way I would be able to, like, I would pass
Let's
out.
go! No, let's do it, y'all. Let's go to space.
SpaceX.
Let's do it. We're going to space now. I'm gonna build a spaceship, and I don't have room actually. Y'all have backyards, like yards, right? You guys can do it.
I have a backyard, but it's slanted.
Oh.
So maybe
it'll
not the
be
best launch
fine.
platform.
It'll be fine. We'll just account for the tilt on it.
Is it
I don't
just be
have
angling
room. I don't think the apartment complex would be very happy if I started building a spaceship in the parking lot.
You just do it on the roof. They'll never know.
We got some empty.
They might not appreciate
We got, like,
what
a
I'm
farm,
trying to do.
You know, like
Alright, we're
Wait,
doing
no.
it. We're
I just
sinking it.
realized,
Sinky's got
Pingu,
lots
you
of
going
room.
to space is literally the plot of the Flash game, Learn to Fly Free.
I will fly. Like the pengu I was always supposed to be.
What?
And as we fly, we'll all sing the Reading Rainbow theme.
I can fly.
I can
No,
fly twice
we
as
just
high.
gotta play. No, we use a
Reading
repurposed school bus
Rainbow.
and then just play Magic School Bus.
You were right, because that
Yes.
could do many things. That could do a lot of things.
Please tell me we're gonna
Alright.
have a normal field
I'm glad
trip.
we have this plan figured out, you guys. I'm super glad we got it figured out.
And apparently it costs a lot of money to go to Mount Everest. And I was like, well,
I
then
mean,
there's
yes,
me.
because you're trying
Yes,
to climb to the
it's-
top of the world.
It's a rich man's sport, you see? Much like oppressing the local people
Remember
of Nepal.
there was that one guy who is able to flex his money because he's the only human to ever have been to space, I want to say. He climbed Mount Everest, he's been to the deepest part of the ocean, and he's been to both
I would
poles.
love to go to the Mariana Trench.
He's been to both poles, the North and the South Pole as well. I was like,
Wow,
that's how you
that's-
flex your rich.
Yeah.
I guess it's a better flex than a car, though.
But the
He's
thing
been
is,
to-
I'm totally jealous of that guy. Okay, I really am. Not so much like the person who has like 50
I'm
bajillion
jealous of
cars,
the money he has.
but like the ability, ability.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah, and also, I mean, I'm not saying he just got to flex his. I mean, it takes a lot of skill to go to do all of those. Like, Mount Everest, climbing Mount Everest is hard.
Yeah.
No, but then there's
And then the deepest part,
Going
you
to
gotta
the
learn
North and South
breathing
Pole, yeah, that's
exercises.
hard.
You gotta be in good physical condition to
Oh,
reach
yeah,
the.
for sure.
Well, I guess once you reach the Mount Everest bit, you already reached that test. But
But like, I was like, that is
No.
how you flex. You've got lots of money.
Because also on the video, it was make friends with the Tibetans who live on the base of Mount Everest.
You know, there was a
because
book
they-
I loved. It was a Choose Your Own Adventure: How to Climb Mount Everest.
oh yes,
They, There's one guy who's been to
I
Mount
loved it.
Everest 20 times.
As you do. Is it just a sport to him at that point?
Well, no, it's because he's a native.
this
And
energy
so they've
drink will
actually
let you
like
climb
really
Mount
they,
Everest
they've
20
really they've helped save people. Really, it was actually like super.
I mean, yes, you bring
that's fair.
the people that know how to climb.
Because helicopters can. It's not that they can. It's just the weather changes. You know.
They shouldn't.
Like
Yeah, there was a book. It was super
Proposal.
cool, and there was many places you could fail, and then there was a lot of places you could succeed, and it was really
It's
fun.
like the Oregon Trail, but with Mount Everest.
It was really fun, and I managed to climb up a few times. I managed to die a few, well, not die, but
I
fail.
don't think I am that. I'm not that much of an adrenaline.
Actually, I
junkie,
Yeah,
think I
but
but,
did
the
die
like,
in
game
my
in order to
life-
keep the rating was just like, oh no, you failed on your adventure and you had to retreat or something like that. Like it wouldn't just straight up kill you.
Plus, you have to climb with
It was a good
people,
book. It
other
was a
people,
good
and
adventure.
That's just too much for me. I don't want to be. Yeah, no, that's.
It
too-
really
No, it's
made
like-
you think. It made you do the thinkers.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hold up, I'm still out here. Hold up, I'm with the science team.
That would be one that I would do for VR. I would climb Mount Everest in VR. That way, I
I would-
still have all of my oxygen.
No, you have to breathe into the VR headset with breathing
That would
exercises.
actually be super cool. If like the VR, like especially like on Everest, the like weather would change. Like it would be a lot cooler.
No, remember in early video game times when they were trying to enforce people to go outside, so they had like guns that recharged with sunlight?
XX
We want you to go outside. Nah.
Whatever not.
Yeah, I
Do you have
really
any
wanna
idea
go
how
play
hard it
Antarctica
is to see a
too,
screen
but
in the
I
dark?
want to travel, but I'm not going to be
Oh,
able to
shit.
travel. I want to see
I
a
mean, I
polar
was
bear
going
and
to
a
go to
hippo.
Italy, but
Something changed.
something happened.
Yeah, something happened.
Something that might restrict travel across the world for some reason. It might have been.
Whatever could you mean by that?
Let's invite our boyfriend
Zealotry
over.
of humanity.
We have
Whatever
a boyfriend,
could
right?
you mean by that, Nathan?
Oh yeah, no, we're engaged. I forgot we're engaged.
Okay. Whoa, okay.
New beam.
I don't think this marriage is going to last much longer.
Well, invite him over.
He's dead to me.
He's dead to me?
That is how. Friend, I don't know if you've realized, but that's not ours. Damn it.
We're having a party, a New Year's Eve party.
At the party.
But it's June.
Do, 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 do,
Yeah,
do,
it
do,
seems
do,
it's not.
The
Okay, then
party.
come
Do, 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 Ramsey's at the party. Who's the number one? He's the best.
Okay, dog, you gotta stop being afraid of the door. Okay, there's not a whole lot we can do about that.
The door. Remove it. Where is the remove door patch?
Technically, you could just have an open wall. I mean, your Sims would just be like, why do we have an open wall here? But, you know.
They're really like 14. They're walls. Get it?
No, that was a terrible joke.
Eh. Eh.
Oh, it's our best bud.
Sorry,
But
Nathan,
it's-
that was bad.
But it was made with such taste.
No.
But my medals.
No.
But everyone loved it.
No.
But
You
yes.
good there, friend?
no, haven't been good since I actually can't say that one here. I need some phantasmine.
Oh my goodness! So for New Year's Eve, you can watch the New Year's Eve TV, or you could sabotage TV for a New Year's Eve countdown. Everyone's watching TV, getting ready for the New Year's Eve countdown. Seems like a perfect moment to switch off the TV and see everyone's reactions.
That's kind of
This
evil.
may stress those other Sims out, but it makes Vincent feel pretty playful. Have you seen? No, it was
I
a Jimmy
hate it,
Kimmel. It
but
was a
I
Jimmy Kimmel
love it.
thing, and it was for the Super Bowl. I can't remember what Super Bowl, but they would turn it, or a football game. It might not have been the Super Bowl, but they turn it off at like a key moment, and people
Right,
legit
so the winning
freaked
strike,
out.
made by John Johnson, esteemed doer of job at place.
Well, okay, see, I'm gonna say like they're overreacting, but then I'm like, if Mom did that like while I'm gaming or something.
So
I don't
Koopa,
know what
while
my
you're in the
reaction would
Valdesian
be.
Arsenal,
Did you say Baldessian Arsenal?
yes.
Like,
Well, we're
Kristen,
both going down.
What would you
So-
do if during like a ball, like a
Joke's on you, I
Firefly.
have the TV remote right next to me.
Okay, see, now we can't have that, Kristen. Okay, so hypothetically,
Joke's
if
on
I,
you, I would use my lovely controller that can tell me where things are happening and my wonderful headset to just move accordingly.
The comedy
We did the
gods are not
countdown!
entertained.
May all acquaintance be
Be forgotten songs that mean nothing to me.
May all acquaintance
Why are we singing?
Because it's her fictional New Year's. Infectional Pangea.
And
Should I write lore for fictional Pangea?
yes.
Not your fictional Pangea.
Yes. The only. The one.
Happy New Year's! Yay! Okay, Kristen. Alright, I know it's June, but we're just gonna...
I said it's June.
But what if it weren't?
My
you
dog,
implying it's a different
who
time
I
of year?
thought died, is not dead?
Didn't your other dog die?
Yeah, can dogs be ghosts?
Yeah, they can.
I don't know if this is a ghost
Are
or
you
not.
trying to find out?
I don't know if this is a ghost or not, because he's not in my
I don't know if
he's
this
not
is
in my
a
family.
ghost or not. Does it look like it's a ghost?
Yeah, his name is Balto, Catherine. Who else names a dog Balto?
Then yes, it's a ghost.
Well, I
I'm
can't...
glad we had to have this discussion of, is it a ghost or not?
I'm really confused.
Alright, well
I
that
know,
got it out.
doesn't it look too alive, but why is it not?
Why is it not increasing necrosis? No. You remember the zombie dogs from Resident Evil?
Oh, yes, I remember it.
ODST deployed.
I'll remember, but I don't.
Alright, so Koopo, imagine zombies.
But as dogs?
Yes, and really fast and really terrifying. Actually, now you guys have me tempted to play some Resident Evil, even though it's way too late for that.
You did that yourself.
How can I control my own emotions?
You brought it up,
something,
therefore it's your fault.
Something, it's Medea's fault. No?
Yes.
You ever get in a broadside
Indeed,
duel
it is in
with-
fact the goddess. Oh.
No. You know that one meme where it's someone trips on a bicycle and then they blame something totally unrelated?
Oh, yes.
They put the
That.
stick in the thing and then they crash and then they go, X's to...
This... We may not survive, brave men. But that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Are we sacrificing?
No.
Sacrifice!
Don't tell Yuna. Don't tell Yuna.
Oh!
That's a low
I
blow,
still,
friend.
okay,
For
I might not
Zinki's
be the
presence,
greatest
that's
friend
a low blow,
or
friend.
fan of Tin 2, but that one line of, I don't like this plan, it sucks, is brilliant. You can't tell me otherwise.
That was really
That was a
mean,
low-
Nathan.
That was a low blow to Sinky.
That was
Oh,
really
no.
mean. No, because I want to play Ted.
No! This is what you get for making me want to play RE, ha!
No, and then you said something about tattoo, and I
No,
may not
weird.
get a tattoo, but if I got a tattoo,
10-2.
it would be tattoo, as in like a needle. It would
Tattoo.
be the Xanarkin Abe logo, or the Dishonored logo. I don't know. No,
That one would
okay.
be really cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright. So, do I ask the, spouse to become a... Okay.
When you think through your head, think, what would Jason do? From the Argonauts.
Because I was thinking of Jason Voorhees. And I was like, murder people?
Oh,
Or-
I suppose I should explain what the heck Nathan is sudden interest in. Medea and Jason from
Well-
OSP's video yesterday was about Medea.
And how Jason is the best husband ever.
Yeah. Why can't I just ditch you for another wife? It's clearly your fault.
Even though you're the single reason I've gotten half of the things I own.
Even though you're the reason I've done all of these things, these great things, it's clearly your fault. The gods would not agree. Ah, crap.
Your patron goddess is Hera. You break your marriage, your patron goddess is Hera.
Ooh, he's alone, and he's bringing money.
Ooh, I like money.
20,000. Okay. You are all alone, so I don't have to worry about leaving money for the others.
Yes.
Actually, a dash of gaming news.
Oh.
I want to, Nathan, talk to you about the God of War thing, but I wanted to tell Sinky about it, because I didn't tell Sinky about it yesterday, because I forgot. Now, Sinky.
Okay.
God of War.
God of War.
Hit
Okay.
game, right?
It's a game.
I'm talking about the, the one that came from, whatever, on the
Boy.
PlayStation, right? Boy.
God of
Right?
War 4, or just the game in general? Game series in general?
The game itself. Because there's
Okay.
supposed to be a sequel to it.
Oh,
Well, God
okay,
of War
okay.
for the PS4 was kind of like a soft reboot of the series,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's supposed to be a sequel titled, I believe they titled it God of War Ragnarok, right?
Okay, Ragnarok. Alright, I'm following.
Now,
oh, yeah, no, it's
no
a ghost.
release date. There was no release date, ever. It was just, it's in development, okay?
Because it's a ghost, Catherine. Catherine, that's a ghost.
So anyway, the game's in development, no release date, no nothing. Like, there's been like a leaked title screen or title of what the title logo would be, but then Sony came out and said that that's not the logo anymore. So we have nothing on the game because it's still in development and they don't want to share it just yet. Okay, right? You following?
Too soon.
Standard. The standard. We're working on the game, but just be patient, right? Anyway, to crush all hopes and dreams, Sony said that the game was not coming out this year, and it actually wouldn't come out. So earliest is possible next year, okay?
Okay.
Right. The earliest for God of War Ragnarok is next year, because there's just no way they can make it this year, right?
Okay.
Which shouldn't surprise anyone. Again, we have nothing on the game. If they tried to launch it this year, I would be a bit concerned.
And
bit of
you
an
don't want to
amalgamation.
do what CD Projekt Red did. Okay.
Everyone's taken caution ever since Cyberpunk.
The incident.
But anyway, what do gamers do when they're mad? They get angry. And what do they do on Twitter? They harass developers.
Angry.
We want our game! Give us
I
Anyway.
don't want a good game, I just want it now.
Her name is Alana Pierce. She happens to be a writer for the God of War Ragnarok game, okay? She happens to be one of the lead writers. She's actually a recent hire, and so, I mean, good for her.
What's
she
her
was
name?
super
Is
excited,
she on
too.
Twitter? I want to follow her on Twitter. She's still on Twitter.
I would have to grab it again, but she was super excited and, I mean, happy to be, working on the game. And she was happy to work for Santa Monica Studios. Anyway, gamers decided, oh man, she's the easiest one to target for some reason.
Okay.
And they repeatedly harassed her on various social medias.
People.
No, because here comes the sad part. The director of the game, Corey something, I forgot his name already. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not really into the series. I could play God of War, I do have it though, and I might eventually.
Yeah, I might.
Said that if anyone was going to be mad, and if they were going to have any angry thoughts, that he wanted them to target it at him and not his workers. Because that he
I
was the
appreciate
reason
that,
the game
man.
was delayed. He was the reason the game was delayed. It was his choice in the end as the director and producer of the game. It was ultimately his decision to delay the game, and so he said that
Very
if anyone
honorable.
had any anger, that he wanted it directed at him and not his workers. Because the choice was his to delay the game, and he did it because the game isn't ready.
Well, especially because there's not a whole lot a writer can do,
Yeah. They can't develop the game faster, that's not their job.
Yeah, that's not their job.
But the fact that he had to come out and say, hey, if you're going to be angry, please take it out at me, made me very sad, because I was like, we should be past this
Not
point.
your fault.
But then you also have to know, that's a company that is honorable and...
Yeah.
If anyone had any ill will to anyone on the team, he wanted them to direct it at him because he was the reason it was delayed. It was his choice, and he said we are
No,
going to make
I
this year.
saw this recently. it was Eisenhower, right? Because who was president during World War II? Eisenhower?
I think he served in World War II.
No! FDR? Anyway, whatever president was during D-Day. I think FDR. There was a note of like a little speech that he wrote. If it failed, he said, all blame goes to me. I am the only one who is at fault if it goes wrong. And obviously it didn't, but, well, I mean...
obviously, it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, that's just kind of like the buck stops with me.
Fans came to the director's defense saying that, obviously it's only a very minority group that's angry, but people came to his defense and said,
the sad thing is that although it's the minority, it's the very vocal minority.
Yeah.
And that's what happens a lot. That's what happens a lot.
It's the minority part, but they're super vocal.
I'm just really confused as to, like, this is what I don't, and this gives gamers a bad name. Well, the vocal minority, not the majority gamers. But what do they expect then? Like, they harass, but...
I don't know.
They just want the game to be rushed and made now, though.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, that you want it to be...
Points at Cyberpunk, do you want another this incident?
Well, the thing is, it's happened so many times where a video game has been rushed, and it's not as good.
Terrible.
And then people are like, oh my god, why is this such a bad game? Well, maybe.
Maybe
and yes, not all the fault. Not all.
If anything, I applaud Santa Monica Studios for delaying it until next year, because, God of War was great. The game won, was up for Game of the Year. It was Game of the Year.
They literally said single player wasn't a thing anymore.
It won Game of the Year.
Yeah, because that was the same year Red Dead Redemption came out. That's when it won Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's what it won.
Won a bunch of things. It should not have won. It did not deserve. It did not deserve soundtrack. I'm sorry.
Did not win voice actor.
It was good, but I wouldn't say it was that. Because out of that one, I'd say there's around 3 that'd probably be more along with.
But they want to take their time.
It's the same like when
make another Game of the Year worthy game.
How dare they make high quality content at my expense?
It's like when people complain, like
If anything, people shouldn't even be mad because they never said the game would come out this year. This is the first release date we've got, which is earliest is next year.
No, it's just that those people. I'm like, do you know what it actually takes to make a video game? Like me, right?
That's why we gotta start having field trips.
It has taken me probably almost 2 years to write my book, and so that gives me the idea of oh my goodness, it actually takes a while for. Granted, I'm not a
I posted this in Discord. The other games, it was a video. So y'all should look at the video. It was a comparison between the water graphics in Horizon Zero Dawn and what will be the water graphics in Forbidden West. The director said it took years. It took years for them to perfect it.
Yeah,
it took them years.
I wonder if they don't know what
it took them years
to make
that.
No, remember how Wolf Ghost of Tsushima, how it took them forever to make the combat system?
It took them years to perfect the combat for Ghost of Tsushima. It took them years to perfect it.
And that's okay. Because most often, there are a few exceptions where, a game has been, long in the making and has turned out crappy. But more often than not, Ghost of Tsushima,
it ends up pretty
when
good.
did we first hear about it? It was a couple of years before. And it's one of my favorite games, if not in my top 5 for sure. No, Ghost of Tsushima and Persona 5 are up there for my favorite game. They are it's close with Final Fantasy X. But I think it's just because I haven't, I've spent time on it, but not as much time. I spent so much time on Persona. And Witcher 3. Huh.
I've
all
liberated
of them
all
are
Mongolia,
RPGs.
please
I
help.
wonder what that means. I wonder what that means. I was playing Siege today, and I was like, oh, it's been a while since I played this game. And then my first game, there were team killing, and I was like, that's why.
I will be back in a while.
That is why I don't play often. Mostly A, because it just doesn't fit with my schedule right now, but I was like, yeah, there it is. There it is.
There's the team killing that Siege is known for.
Yes.
You took my pick, Perish.
No, did you see what
Click
I posted?
faster.
The core question in Star Wars?
Yeah, I did see the...
What?
Let me see if I can get the first question and
no.
the answer.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
Skywalker versus
No.
Rey, who would win? And so the response was, I do hope you mean how long would Rey last, and not a who would win. Because in every situation, Anakin would win no matter what.
Indeed.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh wait, that means I have to change his outfit.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh, my guy is so fat. Why are you
Well,
so
that's
fat?
mighty rude of you.
Why are you so fat? He is fat though. Okay, so I started dating him because he was the vet. And so then when he moved into my house, he's no longer a vet. What the heck?
Yeah, because they lose their...
Yeah, I'm kind of
okay.
They
mad.
lose their personality and soul when you marry them.
No, it's not when I married him, because I haven't married him yet. It's when I move him in.
In the time skip.
It's like, I really enjoyed my job, but this guy has a serious mustache.
Got you.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
No, it's fine.
The worst thing, actually.
No, so while I was
That
taking
doesn't
puppy
sound
out,
very believable.
he got to see Lily, okay, his girlfriend, one of his girlfriends. And then we were walking, and he was
Please
kind
stop
of
referring
hot.
to the dog's harem.
And so
We do
then
not speak of it here.
we get past Beaner's house. Beaner wasn't out, and so then we start walking, and then we continue walking, and then he sees his friend, or what could be potentially his friend. You know, like 10 or 20 sidewalk things up. So I'm like, puppy, we're not gonna make it. And he's almost
Puppy will
running
make it.
because it's his BFF, F. And so then we finally make it,
Oh,
and he
bossy
starts
jewel.
working. This guy has pink slippers. I love it. Okay. Should we get a tattoo? Should we have a tattoo?
Dishonored tattoo, let's go.
I honestly wish I could get I wish I wasn't afraid of needles. Or I would get the
I mean,
Dishonored
I'm thinking
tattoo.
about getting it. I know I'm afraid of needles, so I believe in you, fellow needle fearer.
And
Do y'all, like, what is with your fear of needles? I'm just...
Being stabbed, not fun. Yeah, there you go.
But it's a good stab.
It's a good stab.
no. See, Kristen, you don't remember that. I don't even remember this, but Ma, when I was getting my
It was a
shot,
stab.
Time before time.
I was screaming up the wazoo.
That's nice. Hey, Sinky.
Yeah.
I had to get 6 shots once. Stand
I
up.
know, and that's how you remember.
I didn't get a shot in the butt.
Wow, you had to get a shot in the butt?
Yeah.
Them booty.
You know who else had to get a shot in the butt?
Myself from the future.
The kid in Interjections.
Objection.
He had to get a shot in the butt.
Anyway, yes, I had to get 6, 3 on each knee, and that's how I learned how to count to 6. I was like 5. And then you know what I did afterwards, Siggy? I walked
Pop.
home.
I
I
was like-
walked home with Mom.
Well, okay, alright, walk home. It was so close.
Yeah, but I had 3 shots on each knee. But I still
Yeah,
walked
20
home.
miles.
You did. Yes, you did. No,
I
I'm
still walked
actually
home, didn't I?
okay.
I still walked home.
As long
And
See
I
the
remember
needle.
because I brought one of my stuffed penguins. It was Slapshot. I brought him along because I was scared.
if I don't see the needle,
Because
I'm
6
okay.
is a big number.
I'm okay if I don't see the needle.
You get
if I
stats
see
with
the
more
needle,
items than your ages.
Oh lord.
One of my friends got their tetanus shot booster because they work for their booster shot. Spot they got the shot, got infected.
The irony.
Kristen, you should not have told me that because now I'm really.
I know. I wanted to say it to bother you.
I am freaking out about the shot.
I'm kidding.
The shot itself.
They said it was fine and it all worked out in the end. They were fine and they weren't like in mortal peril or anything.
I have nearly passed out.
They weren't in like mortal peril. They were fine.
I have nearly passed out.
They were fine. They were just like, yeah, I had it, and then it was infected, but it was taken care of.
They're missing a limb, but they're fine now.
Okay, someone else that I follow. I don't know where they work, but they work with machinery. I know this because I follow them for a fanfiction they write, just because I kind of read it from time to time, okay? But they had to go on hiatus, because at their work, they were replacing a machine, and they cut off their thumb.
Oh, their thumb? Oh, that's not a,
They cut off part of their thumb. And they said that they had to cauterize the wound and everything. And it wasn't the full thumb, but it was the top part of your thumb.
Oh.
Now they have a thumb that's shorter than the other. So like, yeah, we're gonna be on hiatus for a bit. They put it with a frowny face. They were like, I've become a workplace incident statistic. I've become a statistic for workplace incidents. That face.
I can get a sloth hat. Are you kidding me?
But everyone was like, are you okay? And he was like, yeah, I just have a smaller thumb now.
I just have a smaller thumb now! I have a sloth hat. I want a sloth hat. Can I have a sloth hat?
Anyway, I have some Onion articles, only because this one was tweeted an hour ago and I saw it on my tail when it came out. Study. Floating heap of trash, now ocean's apex predator. Cries, but it's true though. Where are the lies?
That's the best part about the Onion, is that some of them could be.
But where is the lie, Sinky? I do not see it. Where is the lie?
None detected.
I see no lies. Then they reposted this one. It's wriggling cat to be held until it accepts its fate. Let me love you. No.
What is it, Louie?
Study finds. I'm going to go through the rest of their today articles. Study finds. Majority of times, either too early or too late for most people.
Yes.
It's either too early in the morning or it's too late in the evening, okay?
This is the way it is.
Oh, they posted this one, and this one was kind of funny. Siggy, we know what the Third Amendment is, of course, right? Third Amendment is the...
Wait, what?
The Third Amendment.
Oh,
it's
okay, the quartering of soldiers.
Right, we can't quarter soldiers, right?
Basically, not. See, the thing is...
No, here's the Onion article. Here's the article that goes with my it's Third Amendment's rights group celebrates another successful year.
No, see, the thing is,
when your amendment is such
we've
a
had
good amendment
no, like,
every
I mean, we haven't.
It was useful in the past.
War.
It's just not useful anymore.
Well, the thing is,
we're not busy invading ourselves.
Yeah, because we haven't had a war here. I mean, besides the Civil War, but that, you know.
That only lasted 4 years.
But I'm like, I really hope this doesn't come to, you know, I hope it doesn't, because it's one of the laws. Because the Bill of Rights only applies to federal government. They have been applied, almost every Bill of Rights, or every amendment has been applied to the states. So, you know, like, the state has to, you know, give you an attorney
Abide
and all
by
that.
it as well.
Except for the like, there are a few amendments that aren't.
I mean, because you laugh and go, when on earth would we ever need the Third Amendment? And then things happen and you go, what if we use that?
9th, and the 3rd. But I'm like, I really hope the 3rd one doesn't, because that means we actually
Random
have an
person shows up
issue
to your
here.
home. Give me all your cheese wheels. The Jarl will know.
Anyway,
I mean, if
they
anything,
also
it would probably
Onion
be
has
the
been
National
releasing.
Guard, which I could.
I mean, yeah.
The only is like the National Guard, because that's where we have.
Anyway.
But yes, I love it.
They celebrated another successful year.
I love it.
Anyway, The Onion has a complete guide to weddings, but I'm only going to read this one. Just say F it and decide to elope. Sorry, Mom, it's a little too much to handle right now.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, for sure. Oh, this guy doesn't have really any...
I mean, that's me when it comes to weddings, to be honest.
I'm going to buy a vet
just
clinic.
elope.
I mean, you can save so much more money.
Anyway, it was a what do you think? It was of course about the Texas valedictorian goes off script to condemn state's abortion ban. Hashtag what do you think the code is? I remember the days when I thought my opinion mattered too.
Wait, if I buy a
You ever
vet
just
clinic,
manipulate physics to your will?
do I buy it?
I remember when my opinions used to matter.
Can I buy it here?
I remember what emotions felt like. Long before the dark times.
How do I buy a vet clinic, Catherine?
They were also making a travel
Do I
guide.
hit, like,
Oh
do I
wait,
have to
Nathan.
go to-
Nathan. LA/California in general. Y'all don't like homeless people that much, right?
Oh yeah,
Just government-wise.
We'll just
y'all
do
will go so
anything.
far as to put spikes on benches
The
to
benches.
discourage.
Which
Anyway,
sucks
they
when you're
released
trying
this
to wait for
article.
your bus trip and shit. But
They
yeah.
released this article. LA mayor prevents his
Because
kid from
he's a
lazing
vet.
about by installing spikes on family couch.
Pork Chop is running away. I think it's because he's glitched because there's no food, but there is food. This is like the
What
5th
is the
time
deal?
Pork Chop has ran away.
Why are you not feeding your dog?
No, I'm feeding it. There is food.
It glitched out.
But I think
as
he
it
just
tend to
thinks he thinks there's no food, even though there's plenty of food.
What is the deal with airline food?
So do I
What
just
is the
have to-
deal with airline food?
Have you never bought a vet?
Oh, also, if you're trying to buy a vet thing, it needs to go on a specific plot that is allowed to have a vet business on it, because you have to actually build it.
Wait, I have to build it?
Uh-huh.
Grab a shovel, start building.
Oh, for Pete's sake. But I'm not very good at building stuff.
You could also see if you can do the community. You can place one in your when you're doing manage worlds, but yeah, you have to build it yourself. Anyway, I was gonna say something. They were doing a travel guide. Onion was doing a travel guide. Okay, cheapest ways to save on travel, and they said just buying a one-way ticket, buy a one-way ticket and never look back. It's a lot cheaper than trying to go back and forth.
Okay, I think I bought it. I bought the land. Crap, but I'm not very good at building stuff. Catherine, can you build
Good
me
luck,
a
have
vet?
fun.
A vet clinic?
Yeah, it
well,
needs
what
to have
if we
like a
just-
certain amount of things on it too. But as far as I know, you have to actually build it
Okay.
yourself.
Alright, we will... It'll be fine. We'll all be fine.
Yeah.
Think final words. You have now declared war against all of... What's a fictional nation from Civ? Well, not fictional, but...
Pangaea.
Mongolia.
Mongolia?
You have angered Mongolia.
Okay. Oh, yep. Okay. So, okay.
Other gaming news.
Back in the time before-
CSGO is making a change that is honestly kind of surprising. It took them this long to make.
What?
Now, we all know, maybe we don't all know, I just learned this. CSGO is a free game, right? Free to play.
Yeah.
But you can
Oh,
pay.
yeah, and then...
For like ranked matches and stuff, you can pay. Well, they've now decided now would be a good time after realizing people who were ranked would just straight up verbally abuse the free-to-play players, that now is a good time to split them up. So free players will only match up with free players, and paying ranked members will only rank with those guys, play with those guys instead. Huh. Who knew letting your fandom abuse each other was actually a bad idea?
But that's my favorite part of CSGO.
Kind of surprised it took him. I mean, if you're paying for it, that probably means you're tryharding too against some poor free-to-play dude who's doing it for fun.
I just wanted to use my alright voice, so we're rushing down the
Also,
middle.
in other gaming news, it involves a recent flop from Square Enix. I feel so bad. Balan Wonderworld was a game that came out the other month, right?
What?
Balan Wonderworld. It was supposed to be. It's from the creator whose name I'm blanking on. I'm gonna pull it up now because I feel bad because I saw this and I'm kind of sad that it flopped as hard as it did. It was a platformer type game, you know, like a funsy little platformer. Right? Here's the deal. It wasn't a very good game. It probably could have used like another 5 years of development, but they released it anyway, and I mean, it didn't go very well. I mean, it only sold like 3,000 copies in Europe in its first week, and it wasn't a very good thing. And after it came out, Square kind of just pretended it didn't exist. It was a massive flop, and Square kind of pretended it didn't exist afterwards. No, it was created by Yuji Naka. He's one of the co-creators of the Sonic franchise. He was the director behind the game and said that it was, quote, Square Enix's they were giving him one chance to make a platformer. Well, his platformer bombed. And he actually, he left Square Enix last month because it was reported that he no longer works at Square Enix, and people were like, oh, they must have fired him. However, he said that he left of his own volition, and he's actually just straight up considering retirement. He's 55. So he's kind of just considering retiring from game development.
Made Sonic.
He worked so hard on the Sonic franchise. I mean, Balan Wonderworld didn't really work out. It could have used more time, or maybe Square wasn't the right company to make a platformer like that. It was supposed to be a good game, but he said that he might just consider retirement now. And I was like, oh no, I hope it wasn't the game failing that made him go, maybe I should retire. He is 55, and I mean that is old-ish in terms of game developing as a producer. I just felt bad. I was like, oh no. I mean, the game just needed more time. Like that, they had the demo, and people were like, it needs more time, but it didn't get more time, and that's why it didn't do a very good job.
It's 1.0 over again. Time.
It needed more time. It just needed more time, and it didn't get that, and so it didn't do a very good job. And it was a huge financial loss.
Of my building, because you refused to build this for me. So you do not get to mock me, Catherine. I know, Catherine.
Alright, so the mocking begins now.
In other gaming news, it's not really gaming related. It relates to Among Us through a very proxy way. I mean, it connects to Among Us, sort of. So anyway, recently McDonald's announced there would be a BTS McDonald's meal.
Yes.
It's out now. Excitement, I guess, except that I can't tell what the difference is because it's still McDonald's food, but hey, what do I know? Anyway, it comes with chicken nuggets. So someone had a chicken nugget that was sort of in the shape of the characters from Among Us.
The beans.
Like that shape. Yeah. Right, the beans. Anyway, they decided I'm gonna be a rich guy now, and they decided to sell it on eBay.
How much did the nugget go
now
for?
I will leave it up to you all to try to guess. How much did the chicken nugget shaped like the Among Us beans sell for?
3 million.
I would assume
not quite that high. That's a little too high. Lower. We're not that high though. Well, we didn't go that high. However, it was more than a chicken nugget should have cost.
500,000.
Lower. Stop guessing so high, Nathan.
These are rookie
you're
numbers.
closer.
Okay.
You are close on that 200, but keep going. Okay, yeah, it was more or less about $100,000. It ended up being 99,997, so $3 short. for a chicken nugget in the shape
sausage nugget. Okay.
of the Among Us characters.
Amogus.
No, I saw this and I felt bad for whoever had to write this on the PC Gamer website because they wrote an article on it. Because I mean, it's a stupid piece of news, but news nonetheless. And they wrote, the headline was, someone just spent almost $100,000 on an Among Us chicken nugget. Behold, the worst sentence I have ever written for this site.
Editorial.
When you have to write the article, but it's not something you want to write it on. Behold, the worst sentence I have ever written for this site.
And my server. Every time.
But yeah, everyone was like, oof. But, I mean, it's a chicken nugget. Really?
Chicken nugget. I think it is pronounced. Complete and utter control of the...
Anyway, before E3 starts up next week, companies have been going ahead and revealing what in the world they're going to show a little bit of, right? To both tease and kill any expectations for things that weren't even supposed to be shown, because fans were like, where is X? And it wasn't even supposed to be shown, right? This applies to Deep Silver. Deep Silver confirmed that at their stream, there would be no Dead Island, Saints Row, Metro, or Time Splitters at their E3 stream.
Okay.
Which kills off everything people were looking forward to from their stream.
Skip.
Yeah, they just wanted people to know that they're not going to be there, so you can't get mad when those games don't show up.
I'm sorry, did you say get mad when those games don't show up?
Was gonna back in 2008. Back in.
Yeah.
Okay, so get angry.
But totally legitimate leaker man told me that it would re-release on, you know, at E3.
And there's no way they
The only recurring rumor I've got with E3 is the Nintendo Switch Pro thing.
The Nintendo
which
what?
may or may not be legit. That's the only thing I've got, the Switch Pro.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't even think Nintendo could logically make right now, because in case nobody noticed, there's a huge chip issue right now for the manufacturing. Which is why PS5s and Xbox Series X's are so hard to come by, because that chip is needed in a lot of different things. Yeah, and the shortage is supposed to go well into next year. They said, one of the top people was like, it was going to be at least till halfway through 2022 before everything would slow down again, or catch up again, rather.
Wow.
Catch up. But yeah, the shortage thing, I mean, there's just no making it go faster.
But I wanted to.
But yeah, I don't think Nintendo, unless Nintendo secretly had a stash of Switch Pros already made before all of this, which they didn't as far as I know,
from...
they can't logically make another console. Because unless they have a bunch of chips, which companies are admitting, I mean, they're not priority. I mean, the chip is used in cars and computers and a bunch of other things, so priorities.
But on my PS5, no, I'm joking.
But yeah, that's the only recurring rumor, and then every other rumor counteracts
Everything they
counteracts it.
Yeah, Roxanne.
PlayStation's having an indie game sale. Massive one.
I like
Here's
indie
the
games.
deal. I don't know if all of these games in the sale are counted as actual indie games.
Horizon Zero Dawn, an indie game.
Well, for example, I can go through part of it and look at it on my phone. Would y'all consider... Let's see, what's the first one I've got here? And I'm trying not to die in maps. Let's see. Outlast. Would y'all consider Outlast an indie game?
Not really, no.
Well, it's on sale in the indie sale. Outlast 1 and 2, I believe. 2's $5. Hooray.
We cannot hate on 2. I actually really enjoyed 2.
I'm glad
So
you
I'm going
did.
to hate on 2
That's
now.
great.
No, I was killed by the Tinkerbell!
Well, most of these are indeed. Cat Quest is on sale.
Meow meow choco chow.
And Cat Quest 2.
Meow
You
meow.
don't actually have a sister.
Choco chow.
I just love her reaction. You mean I don't have a sister? Welcome to the land of plot twists.
Plot twist, that was a dream all along. Ever created by COVID loneliness, I don't know.
I too am lonely. I'm so lonely, so very lonely.
Nobody likes me.
That's right, Sinky, sing it.
I actually don't know.
Sinky,
I know I'm a
what
failure.
do you mean you don't know?
I know, Kristen, I'm a failure, okay? You don't need to tell me.
I
I
know
didn't
things
say
that
that.
others do not know. I know of the old order created by the
Kristen,
bananas
you don't need to, you don't need to
long ago when we ruled the world.
you don't need to remind me how much of a failure I
Yeah,
am.
nothing but peace
Okay?
and cheese.
You don't. Because I know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I don't know what I did to Sinky, but hey.
I know I'm a failure.
You've heard of her will to live.
Okay.
Okay, why is that door
Well,
so
oops.
small?
Why are you small?
Why are all so small? Why do potatoes have so many chromosomes? What are they hiding from us?
You don't need to know.
Hmm. Anyways, you don't lose any of the fights, you don't. So, I has to get ready for. Oh crap! Yeah, I really do. I gotta go get stuff ready for work. See you guys.
Bye.
Any final words?
Bye, Nathan.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Kristen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
That's good. I'm good too. Okay, what else is required? Get clinic items. Okay, let's just get all of these. I'm building a vet clinic.
Indeed you are.
I was talking to Kristen. Caitlin, sorry. Did you just poke me? Why are you doing this to me, Caitlin? Okay. Okay. Alright, so then back here. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Oh. Welcome back, puppet.
Clappers. But we banned those.
We did?
Well.
We did! That's right. Okay, so then what's going to be in here? Can we have some...
So is the Sooshikitty to go to bed? Or are you going to finish your vet clinic?
I'm going to finish my vet clinic. I held my sneeze again.
I'm pretty sure Square still didn't fix this version of the game.
Oh.
Because it's randomly kicking. I am not the only PS5 person in this party. It is kicking someone out with a game error repeatedly.
Aww.
It's someone else that's also playing on PS5, so they were also being kicked randomly.
So then... Let's... Okay. Well, this isn't going to be a very pretty,
Like I said, you could just import it from the community. They have one you can import.
No, I am making my own. Holy crap, that is so much better. Okay, so then let's do... Oh, we're gonna need a bathroom. Yeah, we're gonna need a bathroom. Okay. so then... Okay, so then, let's see. Okay. Wait, that was not what I meant to do. Copy. Okay, so okay.
Did you make it?
I'm close, I think. Okay, so boom, here's the bathroom. Okay. Okay, so then we're still going to need stairs. Perfect. Okay, so it's not very pretty,
Well, as long as it has all the required things,
and
ain't
it
that all that
has all the
matters?
required things. It does.
Then that's all that matters.
Okay. Okay, we're just gonna have one exam table right now. Kevin, what do you think? And we got some cats, we got some toys. And then what I might do...
And we're back to ignoring my sneezes,
sorry,
huh?
sorry, I heard it too, I heard it.
I see we're back to ignoring Pingu sneeze.
Sorry. Kristen, you should look on stream at my,
Is it beautiful?
I actually don't think it's too bad. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's
Yeah.
cost a lot of money.
Well, businesses are in fact
Oh
expensive.
wait, we gotta get some some couches or something.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you have all the required stuff, have some spots for people to sit down.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, it's fine. I mean, it looks fine, dude. It has all the stuff. You did a fantabulous job.
Thanks, Kristen.
Siki original.
Okay. We'll have a crappy computer for now. And a not very comfortable chair.
Do you want people to have a good time or a bad time?
No, I have $9 left.
Oh no, you spent way too much on this.
I spent way too much. For my vet clinic. But I think it looks pretty swanky. Oh, what do I name it? What do I name? Balto Foundation! I'm naming it Balto Foundation Vet Clinic. Balto Vet Clinic. Foundation. You like foundation?
Balto Foundation.
Vet Clinic. Yeah, okay. I can't fit that all thingy, so we'll just go Balto's Vet Clinic. Why? It doesn't fit. Well, at least that's the name. Can I name it something? Okay, I'm actually like quite proud of myself.
I'm very proud of you.
I'll see if I can name my clinic. Okay, so what do I do? Now that I have said vet clinic, how do I...
You open and close it when...
Do I like hire people?
Yeah, you can hire people, but you need money.
Wait, how does this work? I'm so confused. Okay, see, I could have, but like, where's the fun in that? Okay, okay, so I have stuff. I don't know how this works.
You open and close the business from the menu screen or from the business screen. You can hire people or you can do everything yourself.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. I hired somebody. This is exciting. Well, no, that was just for my spending, Kaylin. How exciting. Oh, it's starting to melt. The snow's starting to melt. No, we're in spring. Okay, so then... I can open it. Let's open. The vet clinic is now open for business. Well, this looks rather nice. Oh my goodness, is somebody here? But you don't have a pet. What are you doing here? Oh, wait, we have a pet.
Aflin Wadida. Yumba. Dopfi Toba Kalarga. Farbu Queb Veroda. Oh. Nibahana Drub. Shirsha Gribala.
It's a cat. I almost said it's a monkey.
Oh, Yabisan. Antra Baragaba.
Merkel Zira Gaba?
Yes, and they are 20, but they're half off, so. Like university and city life. The wait times here were short and sweet. Yeah, because you're the only person here.
When you're the first person in line to go, wow, there was no wait time.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh, you actually get to,
Scum Yipsy.
I don't have a lot of money, but, you know, pshaw.
Dustily. Grimbobetso. Sabram Alvar. Zapdono. Morano Pafin.
Oh.
Oh, Shusha. Sabram Alvar. Uh-huh.
Ah.
So, Snarbarbsino. Fumba Oompa Funo. Kahifa Sanjiva.
Shoot.
Zapdono. Ubawa Fuifa Ulax. Grimbobetso. Free.
Neat.
Aha! You're on. Huh. Shaskufa. So. Bainsy. Oh. Champy. Ho. Whoa. Uxoid. Varric. Huh? Peru, Ernarb, and Zaya.
I traded it.
Yay!
Ah, Suna Nibnub.
You've done it, and now you do that all day.
Ooh, Brig. Oh.
Hooray!
Huh.
Now, can I leave? I bought a vet clinic and I treated a cat. No, mine in real life.
When did you manage that?
You know, it's just one of those things, like I'm an animal. No, he's not gonna sleep with you, he's gonna sleep with me. Yeah, so the robin, actually got out and flew away and is with his family now. There was a robin stuck in the sewer. Great. And then it fell. But we're saying it got out and flew away. Debbie Downer.
Toba.
Oh wait, is he back?
Oh, grill. Oh, yum. Honey.
Snow is gone. It's okay, bud. Oh, there's another person.
Dag dag.
Nasib. Nabasani. Wef Wemp. Benu Siblurf. Koba. Torbo. Demaza. Fubim Skooma.
Snubara. Dubna Timfi. Watanini Choff. Brisham. Wafatub. Prita?
Oh. Bemvoy? Aflin?
Kiarba Lonsif. Spabin. Febine Lovo Bonnefi.
Okay, we're gonna do this and then we're gonna quit.
Go to bed.
No, I have to check. I have to examine the cat.
Oh, you mean in game.
Yep.
Ah. Jim Wibsey. Aha!
Ah. Ah.
Wow, 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 wow.
We did it.
New Yep Fanoy?
You did it? We
gotta
did
kick you
it.
out
We
first.
did it.
Buddy, why were you downstairs? How about yourself?
Uh-huh.
Do you not like me?
Maybe he wants to be by himself.
But why would he be all by himself and not with me? Okay. There. Okay, alright, so then let's close up. And then we're gonna go home. That we're not going to kill anybody.
Murder.
The problem is, I feel like I could spend a whole lot of time at the vet clinic instead of my other sims.
Banafi. Maperu.
Fimba sweet?
She. Looney.
Boom, and we have...
Yelsey. Neppa.
Alright, we're gonna save. Whenever you see this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We'll be back later. Peace